This is a full limit.
Best fish we've seen all afternoon.
664, and folks, let me tell you, with the conditions the way they are, that is a good way in. See if Daryl talks to him a little bit, and if not, we'll get him over here.
Nice black crappie.
Weighing in big fish, and that is the current leader at 121 for the big fish.
Is that it?
And I'm telling you, that's doing something on conditions like this. Look how dark he was.
Hold a couple of those nice fish.
And check out some of these fish now, folks. Look at the darkness on that. Big old males working those beds. And like I say, up till this week, things were in full force here, and then we had the weather play games with us.
Good job, man.
Some nice fish there for the team of Kesters and Hanksler, a local team. And we'll see if we can get a quick word from these guys real quick. Jake's getting mic'd up here from Fisherman to Hollywood. We've got another team coming up to the scales right now. We'll let them get their way in. McAdams and Martin, the team. And while they're weighing in, folks, right now I'm with Jake Hanksler. They're currently in the lead for the total weight and also big fish. Jake, it is rough out there right now. I came from the east side of the lake, and it is rolling out there. How bad were conditions?
We didn't see any wind today.
Nothing at all.
That's probably one of the highest I think I've ever seen the lake. Sean.
Okay.
It was rough.
I know that several spots the water is actually over the docks, over the cement walls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some docks out there you can't even see anymore.
You know, Jake, off the film, we have talked to a couple teams that didn't catch a fish today. Some of them never got hit today. How many total you think you guys got today?
I think we had 8 keepers in the boat.
Okay.
We lost a few this morning that probably would have helped us out a little bit, but other than that, it was a tough bite.
Well, you got a full 7-fish limit. I don't think you're going to see a lot of those today.
I don't think so either.
Do you want to tell all the other anglers where you're fishing at so they can try that tomorrow?
Indian Lake.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Jake, thanks for joining us. We're going to hopefully that lead holds up, and we'll see.
Thanks a lot.
Yep. And back to the weigh-ins now, folks. Tell you what, you got to give a lot of credit to these teams who have stuck it out. It is cold, it is windy, and up until about an hour ago, it was raining all morning, and you could see it would be blowing sideways, so not an easy thing. Go to YouTube, brush pile fishing. Got another team coming to scales. They've got a few in there. Not sure if it's a limit or not.
Oh, there you go. Okay. There's a story there. 310, guys. Marion, like this is settled on for about 2 weeks. You'll have to walk out.
Folks, if you just joined us here live on the Brush Pile YouTube channel, we're at the Cabela's Crappie USA $10,000 tournament here at Grand Lake St. Mary's. You know, we've been talking since the opening. Conditions have been very, very tough. And this is what makes a good tournament angler out in this stuff. It was pouring down rain. We got about 4 inches of rain overnight. Everything is flooded right now, and we've got 30-mile-an-hour winds on top of that. Another local team, and we do have a limit. 473 for their 7 fish. Normally that's not even close on this lake, but with conditions the way they are now, just to get 7 fish is going to be a big plus, especially because we have a whole second day of this coming tomorrow. And hopefully okay, so hey, we've got a question coming in on the YouTube channel here. Someone wants to know what my favorite spring bait is for crappie, and then what my favorite is year-round. I'll tell you what, you know, there are so many different crappie baits, and I like a lot of them. If I have only one to use in the spring, normally on the waters that we fish, it's a lot clearer this time of year, so I'm going to use a purple shad bonehead stump bug. I'll tell you what, man, it is caught fish in all kinds of conditions from the north to the south. And as far as my year-round bait, again, I like the bonehead. It's just a versatile bait. It's good all year round. Now, I do change my color. As the water warms up, it gets a little bit more murky, a little bit more stained. And that's what I'm comfortable with. I'll go to some purples, some pinks, and that's where my chartreuses come in also. And we may have a 7 fish limit here. We got some nice fish in this basket here, folks. I think they're weighing their big fish now. We'll try a couple of them, it looks like. The team of Hangsler and Kester's currently in the lead. You know, we talk about the 10,000 money that gets in this tournament. They have earned it, folks, let me tell you. I know we've had some teams already off the water, and they have called for the day. The thing is, even if you're not close today, you still can beat that big fish pot. So it just takes one good strike, and you can still win some pretty good cash here at the Crappie USA tournament. Tell you what, folks, we're going to take a commercial break, but we've got one more team coming to the scales first. This is a local team. I've actually got to talk to them in the last couple days. Team of Jake Moyer and Scotty Bird, and I know they have been on pretty good fish. However, like I say, a lot of things have changed with the weather conditions and everything, but it looks like they have some pretty decent fish. So before we break for this commercial, let's let these guys come up to the stage. Looks like we do have a 7-fish weigh-in coming. Getting their fish in the basket now. And here comes the team of Moyer and Bird, Walpaw-Canetta team, St. Mary's team. And let's see what they have. I believe 631's winning right now. That's the team of Kester's, and yep, not going to be close on that one. Here at this lake, they were catching nice big fish up until this week when the weather took a turn. Like I said, if you just joined us, some of the water temperatures in 1 week have dropped 7, 8 degrees in areas, and then 4 inches of rain overnight. Cold rain sure didn't help things. But I'll tell you what, folks, right now we're going to take a little commercial break, so you stay tuned. We'll be right back here at Grand Lake St. Mary's with the Crappie USA Tournament Trail.
So why would you choose Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Salina? Well, if you're looking for a quality car buying experience, come in and let our enthusiastic and knowledgeable sales team help you. Our service department is staffed with the most qualified technicians ready to answer your questions and address your service needs. Here at Bud's, there are so many ways that we appeal to our customers, but it all starts with offering you a comprehensive dealership experience. So if you're tired of the car shopping games, you need a Bud to buy from. Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina.
DNR Golf Cars. your one-stop shop for stock or custom golf carts, American Landmaster UTVs, Pride mobility scooters, and a wide variety of sheds, barns, and metal storage buildings. Sales, services, and accessories. That's DNR Golf Cars, Salina, Ohio. Visit drgolfcars.com.
For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out greatergrandlakeregion.com. New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com. Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed brush pile fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit Channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
Welcome to Ravenna Marine, your full-service marine dealer open year-round, where you can find your new Crestliner, Glastron, or Manitou pontoon. Prefer used? Ravenna Marine has a nice selection and many with warranty. Need an outboard? Mercury and Yamaha are our specialty. With certified technicians, we can perform all of your service needs, including electronics rigging, trailer repairs, and custom canvas. The ship store is full, and with over 100,000 items available, Ravenna Marine is a one-stop shop for you, the boater. So don't let life pass you by.
Hey folks, welcome back to Brush Pile Fishing here at the Cabela's Crappie USA Tournament on Grand Lake St. Mary's. If you just joined us, we've had terrible conditions. We've talked about that a lot, but it needs going over because we had 30-mile-an-hour winds, 4 inches of rain overnight, and right now, I'll tell you what, we want to go over some of the leaders in the amateur division. Currently leading is a team of Ryan Wendell and Randy Wendell with a weight of 4.72. Again, this is the amateur division. The team of Doug Pond and Chad Stant is in second place. They have a weight of 349. Third place, Marvin Yeakel and Jeff Duncan, and they have a weight of 3.10. That's your top three teams currently in the amateur division. So now on the semi-pro side, let's take a look at that. The team of Jake Hanksler and Jason Kester's currently leading. And Big Fish, let's see here, I think I've got that also, folks. 1-2-1 is the Big Fish. That is also the team of Jake Hanksler and Jason Kesters. you know, this is a remarkable that they are currently leading. I got to speak with Jake a little bit yesterday pre-fishing, and again, he's a local. He grew up on the lake, and he was on the water at sunrise, and as of 11 o'clock yesterday morning, he did not have a keeper in the boat, and only had one hit, as a matter of fact. The weather has just absolutely shut these fish down. We've got a lot of teams that have already called it in for the day just because of the conditions. But remember, this is a 2-day tournament, and even if you're out of the team trail, you can still get in there and try to run that big fish pot tomorrow, because just it takes one big fish, and there's plenty out there. You see Darryl Van Vactor, of course, longtime Crappie USA. Hopefully, folks, you can hear me, because that wind is just picking up even more. But we've got a couple more teams, looks like, getting ready to weigh in, getting their paperwork now, and hopefully we'll see a few more limits. There's some quality fish in this lake, but just like anywhere else, you know, the weather has really played havoc on us. And I know they've had this in the south during the tournament trails also. Spring weather, you just don't know what to expect sometimes. The good thing is, like I say, when I used to fish tournaments, I liked conditions, maybe not this tough, but I did like them tough, because especially in the spring when those fish are spawning, that can kind of weed some of the teams out, and you're going to see the cream of the crop come to the top in this tournament. It's not going to, you know, the guys that fish all the time, they're going to figure these fish out. It may take them all day, and some of these guys may not catch these till the last hour of the tournament, but they're going to figure it out. Got a team getting ready to come up to the scales now. They've got their fish in a basket. And they've got 2 fish, but I'll tell you what, I just got to see one, and it is a dandy. They may give Jake a run for their money. We'll have to wait and see. Like I say, a 2-fish weigh-in. 185 for his 2 fish, and I am sure he is going to want to weigh his big one. It's a nice big black crappie, which our lake is predominantly known for. You'll catch a few whites, but not very many. Currently leading the big fish pot is 1.21, and we'll see what we have here. This could be pretty close.
Big fish weights for the motor at right 10.
126, we have a new big fish leader. That is a dandy crappie, big black crappie.
Good job.
Tell you what, right now we're going to talk to the current big fish leader. If you could put them on for me, bud.
Wow.
We'll get that, Jeremiah. You go ahead and put that on, bud. Right now, folks, we're talking to Jeremiah Moore. Jeremiah, you are currently leading big fish. Did you know that?
Yeah, I do now.
You are leading big fish. That's why I grabbed you when you was coming back here. Hey, I tell you what, man. We've been talking this whole live broadcast about how tough it was out there. How tough was it?
Really tough. It's the toughest I've ever seen it.
We've got high water, high winds, temperature drops, you name it, we've had it out there.
Everything.
And you've only got 2 fish, but I'll tell you what, anything can happen tomorrow. And you've seen this lake when it's good. It only takes one good day, and you can jump back in there. Plus, we're telling folks, even if you didn't weigh in a fish today, that big fish pot's worth it. And right now, you're the current leader in that.
It feels good.
Now, do you want to tell the folks at home where you caught that and all the other anglers so they can get in that spot tomorrow?
In the water, there's a lot of it.
Let me ask you this, seriously. Jig or minnow on that big fish?
Jig.
Okay. Any color you like?
Purple.
Okay. Hey, congratulations. We'll see if that big fish holds, but that is a dandy fish regardless, bud. Thanks for joining us here on Brush Pile Fishing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Yep.
scholarships that participate in both our one-day, two-day tournament and the kids' fish club. So bring those kids all out tomorrow. We'd love to have them. Hopefully the weather will be a little better.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, right now we are going to wait for some other teams to go up to the scales. That's a great time to hear from some of our super sponsors.
So why would you choose Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Salina? Well, if you're looking for a quality car buying experience, come in and let our enthusiastic and knowledgeable sales team help you. Our service department is staffed with the most qualified technicians ready to answer your questions and address your service needs. Here at Bud's, there are so many ways that we appeal to our customers, but it all starts with offering you a comprehensive dealership experience. So if you're tired of the car shopping games, you need a Bud to buy from. Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina.
DNR Golf Cars, your one-stop shop for stock or custom golf carts, American Landmaster UTVs, Pride mobility scooters, and a wide variety of sheds, barns, and metal storage buildings. Sales, services, and accessories. That's DNR Golf Cars, Salina, Ohio. Visit drgolfcars.com.
For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out greatergrandlakeregion.com.
Hey folks, welcome back to Brush Pile Fishing here at the Crappie USA Tournament on Grand Lake St. Mary's. And right now I am with an absolute legend here in this area, John Andreoni. John, how we doing?
We're doing all right.
Folks, if you don't know John, if you're not familiar with the area, John is an author. He's an outdoor writer. He's wrote articles for a local paper forever. John, you've been around this lake for a while.
A long time.
You've seen many, many tournaments.
I've seen many tournaments, yes.
How many have you seen with conditions like this?
This is nasty, and it's almost like it's a pattern with this one, because it's, I always say there's great, and it was supposed to be great weather, you told me last week.
John, I'm telling you, up until a week ago, we were forecasting this, looking at the weather reports. It was going to be warm all week and super the days of the tournament. It changed about 5 days ago, and it has just steadily decreased.
Then you've kept the record alive.
It has. We have had some bad luck weather-wise here.
But it makes the fishermen fish.
Yep.
So the good fishermen are liking this, probably, as opposed to everybody catching fish.
You got it, John. We've talked about that earlier, and what you're seeing on that leaderboards, there are guys I'm familiar with that hit this water all the time. They know how to get these finicky fish, and even those guys, they're not catching a lot, but they're catching what they need.
They're catching what they need, and that's. I went around and watched some of them, and they're trying to find the cleanest water that they can, and they're fishing slow.
Yep.
And they're gonna work for them.
Well, I'll tell you what, John, I appreciate you joining us today. John, for someone that's not from this area, how can they read up on you? Facebook or website?
I have a website. It's Forderbergs Outdoors.
That's F-O-R-D-A.
F-O-R-D-A-B-I-R-D-S Outdoors.com.
Okay.
Or you can Google my name. Either way, you'll find me on there someplace.
Okay. So, John, I sure appreciate you joining
well,
us, buddy.
thank you for talking. Appreciate it.
That just made the day right there. The legend, folks. John Andreoni.
You're the legend.
Thanks, John. Have a
All
good
right.
one, buddy.
Take care, bud.
Yes, sir. All right, folks. So we're still waiting on a few teams to come in. Looks like we've got one team about ready. We're going to hold off for a little bit. And we've got a brief lull in there. Here comes another local angler, and I'll tell you what, while we've got some downtime, let's talk to Greg here. You know, we talked about the local anglers today anyways are going to have an advantage because they fish this lake a lot. Conditions are about as bad as you can get, and these guys can put together some fish. How tough was it out there, bud?
It was tough.
I figured it was.
Today. It reminded me of my home lake, Lake Erie. Out there today, it was tough.
I'll tell you what, all joking aside, I think there's some legit 3s and 4s out there right now.
Yeah, there was coming across.
And, you know, for a person coming from out of town that's never been here, this is definitely not a fair assessment of this lake, is it?
No, the water was rising the whole time. It was probably rose a foot on the docks we were fishing.
You know, a lot of the docks that we fish on the south side, I got to drive by earlier, and their streets are covered with water, and I'm talking pretty high water. It's been a long, long time since I've seen us flood like that.
Yeah, we were watching the cars go by on the south end also, and it was in the morning it was a couple inches, and then by night it was cars wasn't getting through. You know, by the end of the day here.
How many total fish you guys put together today?
We caught, I think, 17 keepers and probably 35 total fish.
I'll tell you what, that's a lot better than most fish.
Yeah, we didn't have the weight. We didn't have the weight today, but.
Yep. You know, and it's funny in these tournaments because, especially on this lake with shallow water, if your better teams are catching the smaller fish, everybody is. And then one day, them big fish turn on. You know, like I say, we were hoping for that good weather they were calling for. Man, did things take a turn for the worse.
Yes, it did. And we'll go out at tomorrow. I don't think the wind's supposed to be this high tomorrow, so.
Yep. Water's still going to be up, but I tell you, just getting out of that wind is going to be a big plus. And I don't think they're calling for any more rain till tomorrow night, so you guys should be good tomorrow. So,
yeah, we should be good.
Good luck tomorrow, bud. Thanks for
Russ.
joining us. You bet. And folks, we've got a few teams getting ready to weigh in now, so we're going to focus back to the scales as some of these teams come up. I think we had a total of about 52 or 53 teams in the tournament. And that's good with the weather they predicted, so.
Okay, another team checking in out of the scale. Team of Robinson and Carlin. Team is from Burrito, Ohio, and Rockview Heights, Ohio. Pick the other one, that'll get them on the board for tomorrow. 25. They'll give you a start. Good luck tomorrow, man.
We've got 3 or 4 teams getting ready, so we're going to keep the camera right there on the scales. Hopefully we see some 7 fish weigh in and maybe a couple big fish. We will see.
We're getting a few teams gathering now. They had till 3 o'clock to finish. They haven't got 4 to be in the well line. So they've got about 19 minutes left. We've only weighed in about a third of the teams that are out today. And we've got a limit of fish coming to the scale now. From Harding. All right, and Lane. Full limit of 7. Start tomorrow, guys. Anything over a pound. team of Duke and Lee. Team is from Warren, Ohio, and Newton Falls, Ohio. Right on up, guys. Got 5 good fish in there. .28 today, guys. Anything over £1.10. Good job. Good luck tomorrow. Next team up, team of Hartman and Pellegrini. Team of Massmore and Ramirez, Ohio. Got 2 for day 1. Get you on the board, guys. Oh, there's no doubt. I don't think I've read one in this year. Yeah, I believe that. Tougher weathers I've seen in a long, long time. We had 133 for today, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
No, that's funny.
Bone dry. Right here. Watch this board, Mike. Yeah, watch this board.
Next team up, Team Fishball. Jack and Mike. The elder Fishball team stayed home today. He said he was smarter than usually. That's a nice way to fish today, guys. 427. Ethan. Okay. All right. Good luck tomorrow, man. Good to see ya. Okay. Next team up, won this tournament before. They're good anglers on this lake. I remember that myself. The team of Augustin Dieters. Team is from Salina, Ohio. Ohio.
Go to the river now. How's that be, Russ?
You got 8 pound carry?
Yep.
A tougher day to fish?
Wow.
It was. 490 today. That's what someone else said. Gary just said he didn't think that he'd ever. Here's your copies for tomorrow. Okay. He didn't think he'd ever seen it this high. I've heard that several times. It's definitely a lot of water out there. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Thanks. Thank you. Next team up is going to have 5 fish. Team is Zimmerman and Longsworth. Team is from St. Mary's, both of them. Rough day on the pond, guys. I'm telling you, you're right. 3-2-2. Just start on tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow, man.
Hey folks, right now Bella's tournament with Scotty Bird. You guys, you and your partner Jake, have been on fish all week, okay? How tough was it today?
Tough. Pretty tough to sit in one spot. had to anchor down a lot of spots just to be able to sit still and fish with the wind.
Let me ask you this: how much, temperature-wise, has your water temperature dropped from when you was catching them?
At least 5 degrees.
5 degrees. That is major when these fish are trying to spawn. Any major plans for you guys tomorrow to change, or are you going to try to stick it out?
We're going to stick it out. Probably try to find some clean water. It's pretty muddy out there right now. So
jigs or live bait do better for you?
We did a little bit of both, and I'd say it was pretty even.
Okay.
What it was.
And I already know what rod you guys are using.
That's right. That's
okay.
right.
Okay, the Russ Bailey Signature Series. You better say that.
Yep.
So, all right. Hey, good luck tomorrow, bud.
Hey,
it looks
thanks,
like
Russ.
the weather's going to be a little bit better for you. So.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining us,
all right,
man.
Thanks, Russ.
You bet. Right now, folks, I'm waiting for Carrie August to come to the section. Okay. How we doing, Mr. August? Hey, folks, this is Carrie August. If you know anything about Grand Lake fishing, you know this guy. He is as tough as anybody on this lake. I'm not even going to ask how many tournaments total you've won here because it's way too many, and I don't want you bragging on our show, okay? Because you booked me on a few of them.
Well,
man.
this is my 30th year of fishing crappie tournament, so.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Carrie, let me ask you this. We was talking to John Andreoni earlier. He's seen a lot of tournaments. You've been here 30 years fishing tournaments. How many tournaments have you fished here with conditions this bad?
This is the first time ever in 30 years.
I've never seen anything like this with the flooding and everything else.
Yeah, just like within an hour this morning, you know, I don't know if we're getting all the, you know, the runoff or whatever, but I know it went up somewhere between 8 and 10 inches. And you could just see the mud line coming. And, you know, we're fishing water that don't get muddy. And I've never seen this water this muddy that we fished. And our fish shut off just like that.
How many do you think you caught total today?
9 fish.
9 fish total.
9 fish.
So once they shut down, they were done.
Done.
Doggone, man.
I think we did our 9th fish. I think we caught that thing about 1:45, but our 7th fish we caught. I remember looking at my clock and it was 10:44.
Holy cow!
And we had 5 real quick.
Really?
And then it was, man, you could just see the mud coming.
Well, the only good thing is at least the wind and the rain is going to be done tomorrow, or supposedly anyways.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
With this going on, I don't.
You look out there now and you can see the mud line on the lake. I mean, I've never seen something like this.
Well, you know, with all these feeder creeks and you know the type of lake this is, all them feeder creeks, man. This amount of rain, it's going to ruin it.
It's going to take a while to recover too. So, okay, good luck tomorrow. Hey, right in that mud.
I appreciate it, buddy.
You never know what can happen, bud.
All right,
thanks for joining us.
Thank
Gary.
you. Yep.
bet.
Bye.
All right, folks, that was Carrie August. Again, he's been fishing tournaments here 30 years plus. He's won several tournaments, many tournaments, and even Carrie says this is the toughest he's ever seen this lake condition-wise. So it's been a bad day as far as the weather. Tomorrow things are going to straighten out, but the high water is going to be here, the mud's still going to be here, and again, you're going to see the cream of the crop anglers. They're still going to figure out how to catch these. So go back to Daryl now. We've got another team coming up.
And not. That's a .46. Here you go. Let me get some copies. Tough one. Good luck tomorrow. Yeah. All right, the Waterman team checking in next. Randy and Garrett from New Bremen, Ohio. They've got 2. That'll get them on board for tomorrow. Have you had a tougher day to fish? Oh, I don't see how it could be. Guys, I've got 1-1, 3-1 for you today. That'll get you on board for tomorrow. Here you go. Good luck. Another Waterman team checking in. This is Jacob and Tony, also at Rimmon. They have five good solid fish. 376, guys. 376. Good luck tomorrow, man. Thank you. Fishermen still have 6 minutes to join the line. Next team up, team put off, that's Rover. They have a full limit. Team is from Coldwater, Greenville, Ohio. Woo! $472 today, guys. If you got anything to weigh a pound in there. Okay. Pound 20. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Cabela's Crappie USA Tournament here in Grand Lake St. Mary's. Covering this live with brush pile fishing. And, you know, folks, we talked about this as a guaranteed $10,000 payout, but one of the things we haven't talked about is that the top teams in the amateur division and the semi-pro division will all advance to the Crappie USA National Championship, which will pay out $125,000 in cash and prizes. So there's a lot on the line with this tournament. So stay tuned. But I'll tell you what, right now we're going to take a word or listen to a word from our sponsors, and we will be right back here at Grand Lake St. Mary's.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com. Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed brush pile fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit Channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
Welcome to Ravenna Marine, your full-service marine dealer open year-round, where you can find your new Crestliner, Glastron, or Manitou pontoon. Prefer used? Ravenna Marine has a nice selection and many with warranty. Need an outboard? Mercury and Yamaha are our specialty. With certified technicians, we can perform all of your service needs, including electronics rigging, trailer repairs, and custom canvas. The ship store is full, and with over 100,000 items available, Ravenna Marine is a one-stop shop for you, the boater. So don't let life pass you by.
So why would you choose Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Salina? Well, if you're looking for a quality car buying experience, come in and let our enthusiastic and knowledgeable sales team help you. Our service department is staffed with the most qualified technicians ready to answer your questions and address your service needs. Here at Bud's, there are so many ways that we appeal to our customers, but it all starts with offering you a comprehensive dealership experience. So if you're tired of the car shopping games, you need a Bud to buy from. Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Salina.
DNR Golf Cars, your one-stop shop for stock or custom golf carts, American Landmaster UTVs, Pride mobility scooters, and a wide variety of sheds, barns, and metal storage buildings. Sales, services, and accessories. That's DNR Golf Cars, Salina, Ohio. Visit drgolfcars.com.
For great fishing, check out Grand Lake St. Mary's. Located in west central Ohio, if you're looking to land bass, catfish, crappie, perch, or bluegill, Grand Lake is the place for you. Check out greatergrandlakeregion.com. New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com. Introducing NKT.TV, a brand new solution for the cord-cutting generation. With NKT.TV, viewers enjoy viewer-specific programming, with the ability to pick and choose the channels you wish to subscribe to. Missed brush pile fishing this week? Catch it on NKT.TV, along with all your other Pursuit Channel favorites. NKT.TV offers dozens of network and channel options for you, the viewer, to choose from. So go ahead, cut the cord, and get everything you want with nothing you don't. Visit NKT.TV today.
Welcome to Ravenna Marine, your full-service marine dealer open year-round, where you can find your new Crestliner, Glastron, or Manitou pontoon. Prefer used? Ravenna Marine has a nice selection and many with warranty. Need an outboard? Mercury and Yamaha are our specialty. With certified technicians, we can perform all of your service needs, including electronics rigging, trailer repairs, and custom canvas. The ship store is full, and with over 100,000 items available, Ravenna Marine is a one-stop shop for you, the boater. So don't let life pass you by.
Hey folks, welcome back here to the Cabela's Crappie USA Tournament here on Grand Lake St. Mary's. I got to cover up that wind sound. We're going to wrap things up today. It was a very tough day on the water. Several teams didn't weigh in, but we've got Putoff and Schroyer leading the amateur division. We've got Hanksler and Kester's leading the semi-pro division. Two teams that you know well here, and like I say, when the going gets tough, these guys can still put a pattern together. No one knows what's going to be in store for tomorrow. We're going to have high water, muddy water, but the wind's at least going to lay down. This is still up for grabs for a whole lot of teams because the weights are so close. We're going to have live coverage tomorrow, again, here on our YouTube channel, Brush Pile Fishing. Make sure you join us because someone's going to win a whole lot of money tomorrow. So here on Brush Pile Fishing, thanks for joining us today. Make sure you come back tomorrow, 3 o'clock, weigh-ins from 3 to 4. We'll see you then, folks. Stay safe.